Hello Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. Today's the 5th of November. I can hear the fireworks going off outside. You're the last reading of this session of readings that I'm doing. So let's see. So first of all, let's explain. Okay, so I'm going to do, obviously I've pulled cards now from the Lenormand. You have 27 cards here, and we have all our underlying energies there from the Lenormand. And we have one card for each of the numbers. So I'm doing the numbers, so everyone will be a number between 1 and 9. Okay, so every sort of date will be sort of covered, your birth date. Of course, ones, I can't do them quite individually, but I've tried to break it down a bit. Overall, I'll explain, as I said, as I go along about the numbers. Overall, though, I just want to get something out the way. Don't take this too much too seriously or to heart, but what I see here in the cards, I was just wondering if there's anybody out there, because we have the woman and the cross right one above the other. We have them 3 times in the cards. So we have the woman and the cross there, we have the woman and the cross here, and in this row we have the woman and the cross there. Just saying, and I just want to get it out the way, because we do have other cards here that indicate something could have happened recently. Of course, we all mature, we all get old, and the inevitable happens. Okay, so this is not you, this is somebody that you're very close to, you're very fond of. All right, somebody, it's a woman, it's an older woman, a very mature older woman. All right, so maybe we're talking about a mother, a grandmother, or a very older, sibling or something. But whoever this is, I just wanted to say, please do listen to the rest of the reading. But I just wanted to see if somebody had crossed over into spirit. Okay, basically that's what that is about. Okay, a very strong feeling now. The reason I say that is because we have one man card here. If I just show you this man, I'm just getting and we have the book as well. So I'm just picking up the vibe of somebody religious, a priest or somebody like that. Secondly, I'm picking up a very quite religious woman as well here. I do see a cross being worn around the neck. Of course, lots of us can wear crosses around the necks, but for this particular reading, I do see a cross around the neck. So I'm very religious. Somebody, a connection here, because the clover come out, I just thought, well, not even thought, I just felt very strongly a connection with a Christian or Catholic. All right, so I felt that very strongly. Okay, so now I've got that out of the way, let's just have a look and see what's going on individually here with the numbers. So we'll start with my Aquarians, who are number 1s. So if you're a number 1, you would be born on the 28th of January, the 1st, the 10th, or the 19th of February. Don't worry, any cuspers, because sometimes you say, 19th, I consider myself a Pisces or something like that. But that's fine. Go and listen to the Pisces reading, all right, for the numbers. That's fine. But just have a listen anyway and hear me out. So, yeah, the 28th of January, the 1st, the 10th, or the 19th of February. So your cards, number 1, you have the cross, the lady, and the clouds, okay? And the tarot card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. So a woman, lady, who's got, I'd say, a lot on their mind. There's a lot of burdens going on here. Possibly for some, because of the underlying energies, because we have 2 cards of the child. And we do have the mouse, we have the moon. You know, there's a few cards here about maybe a turn of events or something happening with a child or children. Doesn't have to be a small child, it could be an adult kid, you know, an adult kid, how can I say it? An adult child, that's what I meant. So there could be something going on here, all right, about that. So some sort of turn of events may be concerning a child or an adult child. Secondly, let's just move on and see what else we have. For my number twos, this will be for those of you Aquarians born on the 29th of January or the 20th of January, the 2nd or 11th of February. All right, so your cards, the cards that came out for you was the heart, the mountain, and the moon. And your tarot card is the the Nine of Swords. All right, so that worry in here is passing over. It's still continuing here in some way, you know. So this is about maybe blocking your feelings of love. All right, so it's about being a bit shut off emotionally unavailable, and something here. As I say, there's something going on here that may be causing you some, with that Nine of Swords, maybe some sleepless nights, all right? So keeping you awake at night, thinking about something, worrying about something, because we do have the clouds there as well. Yeah, so let's have a look. Let's move on. And let's have a look at my number 3 Aquarians. So number 3 Aquarians, this is for those of you who have a birthday on the 21st of January or the 30th of January or the 3rd or the 12th of February. Okay, so my number 3 Aquarians, what came out for you was the dog, the woman, and the book. All right, so seeking the advice or information from a knowledgeable female friend. All right, that's what I come up with those cards. All right. So the feeling I'm getting now. So of course, with that card, you have the Three of Pentacles. So something here about sharing, I don't know, sharing knowledge or exchanging what you know, or them exchanging what they know with you. All right. So an exchange between friends. That's something to do with the book. All right. So, you know, the book can mean lots of things. I mean, job-wise, it can mean, you know, an author writing books and stuff like that. Other than that, it's a book of knowledge. It's where you find out, you know, information. And also it can be a storybook as well, you know, so novels and stuff like that. But also it's a card of secrets, all right? So maybe somebody's letting you in on a secret. It could be that as well, a friend. So let's have a look. Moving on to number 4s, my number 4 Aquarians. So this would be for those of you born on the 22nd of January, the 31st of January, or the 4th or the 13th of February. So the cards that came out for you, my number 4s, you have the lilies, the lady, and the cross. And your tarot card is the King of Swords. So what I have for this is maybe seeking justice for a child. You could be seeking, or for an adult child, you know, seeking some sort of justice for one of your children or something like that. I've got the Holy Book here because of the cross and the book. I've got, of course, as I said, the Christian or Catholic faith, all right, the Bible. So something here to do with that. Maybe with the justice, we're swearing on the Bible, okay? So we're taking some sort of oath on the Bible here in some way. I hope that makes sense, Aquarius. Whatever shape or form your situation is, okay? So it's going to be completely different for everybody. So let's just move on to number 5. So this is breaking it all down a bit. So number 5, this would be for those of you Aquarians who have a birthday on the 23rd of January, the 5th or the 14th of February. So the cards that came out for you was the ship, the mountain, and the snake. Now your tarot card at the top is the Judgment card. All right, so for some of you, I feel that someone is looking for maybe a second chance here or something like that. All right, there could be someone here who's delaying a trip. All right, because we do have the ship card, so maybe delaying a trip or a journey. Possibly a woman making things difficult or stopping you from moving forward in some way. And someone wants another chance here. Now that's what I was saying about the Judgment, another chance at something. But somebody is making life maybe a little difficult for you. Okay, it doesn't have to be a woman in this line. So this could be a woman or a man, you know, whoever it is for you. But somebody is not making life any easier for you. All right. So whatever that situation is, you know, however that is involved with you or resonates with you in some way. So let's move on. So let's have a look. Okay, my number 6s. So moving on to my Aquarians who are number 6. So this will be for those Aquarians born on the 24th of January, the 6th or the 15th of February, sorry, to say January, the 6th or the 15th of February. All right, so for my number 6s, I like this line. You have the star, the heart, and the stalks. Now, on top of that, you have the Temperance card. So for my number 6s, I'd say after previously being stuck here somewhere, you know, somewhere in your life, you know, being stuck, not being able to move forward, that you finally can. Something finally comes together here for you. All right, new and exciting. This could be new and exciting movement. All right, something born into reality. So, you know, sort of have an open mind about that. Because the underlying energy from the tarot was the Ace of, if I remember, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. All right, very significant of something being birthed into reality here, you know, into the world. All right, so whether this is your project, you know, a relationship, whatever it is for you, a child, whatever it is. So that's what I have for my number 6s. So let's move on to my Aquarians who are number 7. All right, so this will be for my Aquarians born on the 25th of January, the 7th or the 16th of February. So your cards, you have the birds, the cross, and the woman. Now this is crowned, I would say crowned by the with your tarot card, which is the 5 of Cups. So there is some sort of mourning or grieving going on here. All right, so you are grieving something or someone. So for this card, maybe talking things through, talking through your concerns or problems with a woman. All right, so it doesn't matter how big or small, all right, something is. So putting something to rest as well. Now this could be a bereavement counsellor, you know, something like that, you know, sort of like getting things off your chest, especially if you've been through a bit here, which I see that you have been struggling here in some way, shape or form, Aquarius, all right? So, you know, my heart really goes out to you. So let's move on. Let's have a look at this number 8 line. So my Aquarians who are possibly number 8s, who are number 8s, you would be born on the 26th of January, the 8th or the 17th of February. Now your line of cards, you have the coffin, the man and the key. Now for this row, and of course the, I'd say the energy there on top with the tarot cards, you have the devil and you have the Knight of Swords. So I'm feeling confession. I mean, that's because there is such a religious or spiritual or whatever you want to call, whatever your faith is, all right? Remember, you know, the book, the Bible, whatever faith you have, the Quran or whatever. So, you know, we're looking at confession, confessing something. We also have maybe somebody, it could be somebody ill, you know, that's not necessarily ill, but depressed, all right? So we have maybe some sort of depression and wanting to really maybe get things off your chest here in some way. So it doesn't matter, whoever's watching, male or female, okay? Especially with the man here. So this could be the man feeling a little bit down in the dumps, all right? But whatever's happening, all right, so this a man ending, necessary ending. So something is really necessary to end for, you know, a better outcome in the future. You know, it's for the best. Sometimes some things are for the best. And I'm not talking about anyone passed into spirit, of course not. I'm talking about, you know, when you let someone go, whether it's a relationship, a job, or whatever it may be for you, you know, whatever it is, sometimes it is necessary for us to do that. Sorry, just bang the table, saying sorry to the table. Okay, so also a life changer. So something here might have happened that's really changed your life. You know, this can be a life changer when something really, sometimes when something, I don't know, happens, we could have an experience, whatever that experience is, you know, it could be a spiritual experience, it could be a near life death experience, it could be something else that really brings our thoughts to you know, to changing our way of life in some way, all right? So we, you know, it changes us in some way. Yeah, a significant person, that's what I was picking up. Remember at the beginning of the reading of the priest or someone who represents their faith. All right, so let's move on to the last number, Aquarius. All right, so we have number 9. So this would be for those of you Aquarians that are born on the 27th of January, the 9th or the 18th of February. So your line is the garden, the book, and the rider. And at the top of that, we have the page. We have the page of wands. I just want to show you the image in this card. If we have a look there, can you see the birds at the top? And you do have the birds in this reading as well. All right, so this, especially with the rider, this is news coming in, information. All right, so information that's public knowledge, let's put it that way. All right, public knowledge. So it may be, I don't know, you may be listening to the news, reading a newspaper or something like that. Other than that, we have knowledge, like sharing knowledge as well, reading from a book publicly, all right? So information arrives, invites, social, it's a social period, visitors, sharing news, information, like information publicly. All right, so whether that resonates with you in some way, Aquarius, please take that wherever that fits for you, all right? So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. Whatever you're dealing with, going through, I really do feel for you, all right? I do feel that for some of you, there is someone here recording. Has it stopped? No. Okay. It's like someone's trying to phone me. Is that getting in the way? I don't know. Something's popped up right in front of my face. But what I was saying is, you know, my prayers and my love and everything else goes out with you, whatever it is you're dealing with, all right? And thank you for listening. If you did take the time to listen to me, of course, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. That really does help to grow the channel. And maybe hit that notification bell for further content that I put up in the future, Aquarius, okay? So please do take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and I'll be back soon. Bye, Aquarius.